Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports for the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. We're all dressed up in red. Passes it to the captain. That falls. Nice feed this time from Doris.
Kev, earlier I spoke with Derek Fisher. I asked him how he was going to slow down Blake Griffin in this one, and he told me, any way we can. He went on to add that he didn't really have any one answer for Blake because he is such a dynamic player, adding, you see the dunks in the highlight reels, but he can hurt you in a lot of other ways as well. Really, we just have to throw everything we can his way. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. 4 on the clock. Here's Calderon, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Calderon. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Portland.
Kevin, it was more about a lack of execution than anything else.
Just 5 to shoot. And again, New York with the triple.
You know, they're there. You know, New York had trouble with teams out west, as can be expected. Everybody did. Only took 11 of their 30 matchups, and it certainly hurt them in the standings. 11-19 against the West.
Pharma with the defensive effort. Anthony with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively.
And with the Knicks and the West, they had some tough games that could have gone either way, but it never worked out for them.
Just thinking again about the Knicks against the West, all those games that could have gone either way, that's just how it is at times in the NBA.
Exactly, all the little things add up, and at the end, I bet last year's Knicks team wishes they were able.
And that does it for the first quarter. Knicks lead by 8. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
Basketball season is in full swing, so come out and enjoy live NBA action with your Knicks. Always great to see the captain doing what he does best. Make sure to be there. Come fly with us.
And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
Well, they've definitely had the...
Here's Huffman on the mark with the 15-footer. The captain's got this break now for New York. Early, the pass to the captain.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that's special because he lives for the big moments. Fearless. I mean, he will take any big shot down the stretch. He wants the ball in his hands.
And Steve, near the bucket, he's one of the best finishers around. I mean, he does a great job of using his strong body to fight through contact and get to the rack. Clay Anthony Early, a senior small forward out of Wichita State.
Well, Knicks, I think, are excited about this kid's future.
I think this guy could play above that draft number. I mean, he's got really to duplicate it here tonight.
Well, nobody's expecting that, Clark, and they don't need him to do that. If he's even half as good as he was that night, it should be enough.
From deep.
Wow!
Now,
a view here of the skyline over Los Angeles, California, as we welcome you back.
He's been absolute.
He's got 9. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for New York.
Now we've seen them make that extra effort rotating from the weak side, closing out on their airspace, really sending shots back.
Here's the captain from past the arc, and good on the basket. Book it. The captain's got 30 points.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into this.
Got 3 rebounds now in this one.
I'd love to see them impose their will a little bit more on the backboard. Usually that's a great way to take control of a game.
Look at our rookie leaderboard and see which of the first-year players are tops in assists during the last month. Well, you look at the captain, 3rd in assists and a great leader.
Well, guys, if the last month is any indication, it looks to me like he could be an effective passer in this league for a long time.
Well, hold on here. Let's put the parking brakes on this. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I mean, it's been a great month for him, but I want to see him continue to put up those kind of assist numbers.
Well, last season, that even though he had hoped guys to remain in Knicks, rebounds here tonight, so active.
Well, kind of ironic that Melo said he wanted to experience free agency.
Smith with a screen on Paul. The captain passes to Smith. It's good from long range. Smith's.
It hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Swiped it away. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court. That's good. And that's 11 transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Here's Paul. It's rebounded by the captain. The captain's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Well, it's been all about pace.
Starting to heat up from outside. That's his 2nd this half.
Here's Huffman. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
He is just eating this team alive with his offense. It's been a matchup nightmare.
Kicks to Paul. And a fast break now for New York. Shots good from the captain. The captain's got 42. So the Clippers with the win. They pulled off this ring, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I think it was just really a nice overall effort, Kevin.
And that'll wrap it up.
Big numbers with 42 points for you. Can you take any positives from your breakout performance, even in this kind of a loss?
Win or lose, you better believe I'm looking back at this game as motivation. This is the kind of game I expect to have each and every time I take the floor. I want to strike fear into the heart of defenders so that when teams see me on the schedule, they start getting the shakes, man. It would have been nice to pull out the victory, but this is a game that I felt in total control of, and you should expect to see a lot more performances like this moving forward.
Some call it the Mecca of basketball. New York City, the scene for tonight's game. All eyes are on the Eastern Conference in this game as the New York Knicks play this one at home. Well, the holidays always bring us some incredible NBA action. The Eastern Conference has been fun to watch. A lot of focus as always this year. And as we hit the midseason surge, let's check it.
Avoid that same issue this time around.
Latrey. That falls. Nice speed this time from Jose Calderon. Outside Hardaway. He passes to the captain. Tries it from 19. Good. Here's Huffman. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Easy little jump shot for him right there, guys.
Pistons leading by 3. There's
Huffman looked to, and yet they got away with it.
That'll do it for the first quarter. Some grinded out basketball.
The newest issue of Dime magazine just hit the shelves. The Captain, appearing on the front cover. He talks about managing the spotlight from his growing fan base.
For him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Shumpert passes to the captain. Hits the three-point bomb. Eastern Conference Finals. And Clark in 2004, the NBA title.
But the rebuild process has had its hiccups, Kevin.
The captain passes to Hardaway. And again, New York with the triple.
And you look at
so that's the end of the first half. Pistons lead by 13. And we'll be back right after halftime to get.
He said, I love chicken and I love Chilean sea bass. I missed it, but I wanted to stay strong. Guys?
Interesting. Thanks, Doris. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Detroit.
How about the three-point shooting we're seeing so far, guys? Amazing.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnover.
Well, you can count on him, can't you? He seems to knock down free throws.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Yeah, that's his first 3 of the half. There may be more in store. Onto him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
The shot's good from the captain.
Accurate today, but he has not had his usual share of opportunities.
Here's Huffman, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Man, he has been there.
And here's Outlaw for 3. Yeah, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Kevin, that's a timely three-pointer. You've got to keep it within reach going into the fourth. They can still come back.
The third quarter comes to a close. Pistons ahead. They're up by 4. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth.
Basketball season is in full swing, so come out and enjoy live NBA action with your Knicks. Always great to see the captain doing what he does best. Make sure to be there. Come fly with us.
And it's Williams at the two-guard spot. Huffman. And again, New York with the triple.
You know, nobody responds.
Stoudemire pulls it down. Stoudemire's got rebound number 8 now on the night. We're talking about Jennings finishing inside.
I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, there's always room for more offense, Steve. You know that. Some fantastic numbers here for the captain. He's got 30 points, and those 4 3-pointers he's hit have helped him too.
Well, they'd be in a much different position in this game if he wasn't burying those long balls. Greg Monroe, 6'11", 250, the ability to play the 4 or the 5 spot, and his combination of size and skill makes him very coveted around the league.
And Monroe, very left-handed. Back to Williams. In low to Monroe. And here is Shepard. Stoudemire with the screen on Williams. The captain, he's guarded by Jennings. And the shot is good from the captain.
You can just see his confidence rising every time he...
From deep, it's rebounded by the captain. New York's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Second chance shot. A shot by D'Alembert, no good. Pistons leading by 6. Smith dishes to Jennings. He passes it to Meeks. And the 3 off target.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
You got that right. I mean, he'll do it from three-point land or anywhere on the perimeter, really.
They just seem to keep coming up empty. They've got to slow it down and get a good shot.
I'm not sure what he was thinking about there. That's a strange foul.
Word has just come down from the league that you have been awarded the Player of the Month award. Does something like this create any sort of momentum that will help the team as a whole?
That's quite an honor, but it doesn't really mean much to me at the end of the day. I'm sure the fans take pride in knowing that one of their guys is the Player of the Month, but I'm more concerned about making it to June and succeeding there than an in-season award, you know? To our great fans out there, man, this one's for you.